This video is going to help guide you through some practice with me. And so we're going to go through and try and figure out how many minutes before and after the hour. We're going to try 3 together, and then you're going to try 3 on your own, check your work, and try 3 more on your own and check your work and see how you did. So I can zoom in so you can see this a little bit better. I'm going to zoom in over here. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to start over here on the left, and then I'll work my way down. Alright, so for this first one, let's just find out the time, and I can see it's in between 5 and 4, so I know it's 4, and then when I look at the minutes, if I was to count, 5, 10, 15. So it's 4:15. How many minutes after the hour? Well, it's 15 minutes after 4. So if I want to figure out how many minutes before the next hour, I'm going to go ahead and get it ready. 15 minutes after, well, the next hour, if it's already 4 o'clock, the next hour is going to be 5 o'clock. And I'm going to use this clock to help me so I can count and see how many minutes till we get all the way back up for the next hour. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So the answer is 45 minutes. And I'm going to check and make sure that when I add these two together, I get 60. 5 plus 5 is 10, 4, 5, 6. So I checked my work, I know I did it right. The answer would be 45 minutes after 5 and 15 minutes before 4. Alright, let's scroll down, let's check the next one. Alright, first let's look at the time. It's in between 3 and 4, so I know it's 3. If I was to count the minutes, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I'm going to go and take off my work so it won't be in my way. It's 3:23, which means it's 23 minutes. Ooh, that didn't work. Let me try that again. After. Sorry, my pen was being tricky there. After 3. So if I was going to see, I see 1, 2, so 2 minutes past 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 plus 2 is 37. So it must be 37 minutes before the next hour. And the hour after 3 is 4. So I'm just going to check my work here. 23 plus 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 more is 6. So I checked my work. I know I did it right. Alright, let's try one more here together. I can tell the time. Looks like it's right on the 4, and I can tell that would be right because it's just 5 minutes past here. 5. So I know it's only a little bit past that hour. Oops, I almost wrote 4:05 instead of 4:05. There we go. So I know right now it's 5 minutes after 4. So I can go ahead and count or set it up, whichever you prefer. Go and set it up. How many minutes before? And it looks like the next hour after 4 is 5. So I'm going to go and count here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And I got 55. And if I was to check my work, these two numbers should add up to equal 60. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 1 is 6. So I checked my work. So I want you to go and pause the video right now and try the next 3. And after you're done, come back through and watch and check and make sure that you did it the same. You got the same answer. Alright, so let's check and see how you did. Let's see if you got it right. So the time would be 3, 25, 26, 27, 28. It'd be 3:28. So you should have written it's not 3 minutes, it's 28 minutes after 3. Blank minutes before, and the next hour you should have had it as 4. And I have 1, 2 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 plus the 2, 32 minutes. And if you added and checked, you could tell that they both equal 60. All right, the next one down, the time you should have got is 6, 35, 36, 37, 38. 6:38. Whoa, let me try that 8 again. 6:38. So that means you should have got 38 minutes after 6. So the next one would be how many minutes before, and the next hour is 7. So I'd have 2 minutes here, plus 5, 10, 15, 20, so I got 22. So if I check 38 plus 22, it does equal 60. Alright, the next one, it is 3:15, 3:16. So you should have got 16 minutes after 3. And I'm going to go and get it set up before I count. Blank minutes before the next hour is 4 o'clock, so before 4. So I see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes here, plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I got 44 minutes. And if you add up 44 and 16, that does equal 60. All right, go ahead and pause and try the last 3 on your own, and then come back and check and see how you did. All right, on the first one, you should have got, it was 10:16, and it's 16 minutes after 10. And if we were to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, and I almost forgot to add that other 4 back in. 44 minutes before, and the next hour would be 11 o'clock. On the next one, you should have got that it was 5:02, which is 2 minutes after 5. So we need to figure out how many minutes before the next hour, which is 6. So if we were to count here, we have 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 minutes I need to remember to add in at the end. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Plus 3 would be 53. And 53 plus 2 does equal 60. And on this very last one, you should have got 1:12, and it's 12 minutes after 1, or blank minutes before, and the next hour would be 2 o'clock. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 minutes plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45 plus 3 equals 48. So if I was to check 48 plus 12, it does equal 60. All right, it's time for you to go ahead and move on to your independent, try it on your own work.